Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm back again. If you've been following me today, I am interviewing my co-authors of The Law of Brand Attraction book, a book that we are launching today in Kindle, which is already available to download, and the paperback will be available at 6 p.m. BST tonight. So one of the questions so I'm joined here by one of my co-authors, Alice Law, also known as the Calm Creator. Alice, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. It's such an exciting day.
It is. It's my pleasure to have you. It is a very exciting day, and it's been a very long day, to be fair. But Alice, one of the things that people, ever since I've shared that I've been in this collaboration book, people are asking, but 7 days, 14 days, why would you say yes to something crazy like that? And I thought, you know what? Why don't I ask each and every one of my co-authors that question so they can share? So Alice, what made you say yes to this crazy adventure?
I guess that thing, isn't it, of, like you said, crazy. I remember that phrase that it was used years ago when we think the crazy ones, who are the ones who can think they can change the world, are the ones that do. I think it was Steve Jobs who said that.
Yeah.
We're obviously all a bunch of crazy people who want to have a greater impact in the world to help people. And I definitely said yes at this time because I know there's so much pain going on at the moment, so much struggle, whether it's with your business or finance, or whether it's with your own mental health or grief. Just there's a lot going on. And I think I just wanted to be able to help and have an impact in a greater way. If I could help one person at this time, I'd be happy. If we manage to help millions, then I'll be ecstatic. So I think that it was, trying to be crazy enough to say yes in 7 days, because it's a huge thing to do, as we know. To create a book in 7 days doesn't really sound realistic, but I think even to prove it to ourselves that it can be done to inspire others is also a great thing. But I really wanted to help people. I mean, mine is obviously Calm Creator. It's all about the stress and social impact of that, being in your brand and affecting your business and your decisions. And I'm such a huge believer in stress being its own pandemic, a mental pandemic. And if I can help people who are feeling stressed at this time, I'll be thrilled, because as we know, stress has gone even higher than it was before. So I think those are my main reasons for saying yes, definitely.
Yeah. And is because one of what I've heard before is stress doesn't have to be a problem. The problem is stress in continuity, when you do not even relax. Is that what you do? Do you focus on those that can't get rid of the stress? That stress is just inhibited their body? It looks like Alice is frozen.
Oh, I've got you back now. You pause. There we go. Hi, sorry.
That was a little bit of stress.
Yeah, exactly. Did you say, so you said the stress that's a continuity?
Yeah, so one of the things that distinguish, because I like challenges. I like a little bit of stress. It keeps me moving. And I've heard someone say it's not stress which is the problem. The problem lies in if you're stressed all the time and you do not relax from the stress, that's actually the problem. So I hear a lot of people say, but stress is a problem. And I'm like, no, the problem lies in if you have it in continuous. So I was wondering, is that the type that you focus on as the Calm Creator?
Yeah, like you said, collector works as well as collect the calm. It's as you say, though, it's like people who, if we live in a continued state of stress, our body and our mind is not built for it. So it'd be the same way as if you're in constant fight or flight, the way that a caveman was running away from a lion all the time. If the same cortisol and all those hormones are running around your body all the time, you're going to get ill, you're going to get burnt out, and you're going to feel really unable to actually make the decisions that are effective in your life, and also feel positive and have the good relationships you want, and get a great business going that's sustainable. Because as we all know, we can easily, get these things happen and go, and then suddenly we completely burn out. That's not sustainable at all. So it is, like you say, it's the continued state. You're going to have stress in your life. That's, if I could say I could get rid of everyone's stress, the stressors coming into your life, I think I'd be a billionaire by now. But it's actually just you're learning how to respond, to turn it off and on, because it's how you respond is really where the power lies.
Yeah. Is this the first book? So is this your first time becoming an author?
It
How
is.
does it feel?
It's so exciting. It's been a dream of mine. And you know what? Being an author was on my vision board this year. And I didn't realize it was going to come into play this way. So it's very exciting. So I'm super excited. I definitely want to write books my whole life. So I'm so excited to have this as a first one, as a bestseller with you guys, as a dream.
Yeah, and we became international bestselling authors in multiple countries. I think that 5 countries. I mean, I'm not
5. Yeah.
to be fair.
Exactly.
With all of the excitement going on, I just literally lost count. So great. It's amazing. Your very first time author. I can't even remember how that felt for me.
When was your first one?
Oh, gosh. 2018. February 1st, 2018, I published my very first book in Dutch. After a long period of thinking, I was absolutely not a writer. And I'll probably never write a book. I'm on book 4, so you never know.
So exciting.
You never know. Cool. So I love that you said you said yes because you wanted to share the message and you help at least, even if you have one person, it's worth it. And I think that one of the red threads after doing a couple of these interviews is that the majority, that is what they say, is they say the message is more important and bigger than the fear and doubt of actually pulling it off. And the importance of getting that message out fast. So the book couldn't have been launched in 3 months' time. It had to be launched in the next couple of days, in the next couple of weeks. I really love that. I love hearing that, because I think that a lot of people stay stuck in their fear and doubt instead of connecting to a higher purpose, something that's bigger than them. So it's not, so you translate it into, it's not about me, it's about what that can do for someone else.
I completely agree with that. I always ask clients to ask if they're stressed and worried about doing something, like, who misses out if you don't do this?
Yeah.
And I think the amount of people that could miss out if we hadn't managed to pull this off in 7 days is hopefully a huge number, and already is proving to be. So I think that's such a great thing in itself. And I mean, I write about my dad's story in the book, and one thing he always used to say to me was just like, just give it a go, give it a try. What are you going to lose out on? If you don't try, you don't know.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, you're not living. So I was like, okay, let's go.
Well, Alice, thank you for sharing your answer to the question, why did you say yes to a crazy adventure? And I'm hoping to see you later on at our virtual book launch party.
Yes, exactly.
Because we can't travel anywhere to have a proper party. But yeah, we'll do what we with the resource that we have right now. So thank you for joining me. And for those of you that are watching this live or on the replay, if you have not yet ordered your copy, please order your copy of The Law of Brand Attraction, because all of the proceeds from both the Kindle version as well as the paperback go to Clear Sky Children's Charity. So we don't make a buck from this book, and we all give it to Clear Sky, who is dedicated to supporting children and young people in their emotional well-being. And
it's a really amazing charity, that charity. I'm so happy with that charity.
Absolutely amazing, especially with emotional well-being. A lot of people are struggling and are in dire circumstances. So I'm very happy that we can support them. So the more books we sell, the more money for Clear Sky Children's Charity. And if you have already ordered your copy, please leave us a review on Amazon, because we want to make sure that we get this book in as many hands as possible, because we want to end the struggling in the world. Alice, thank you again. Hope to see you later, and have fun today.
Thanks so much, Lubna. See you later.